Hello, this is Michael Vandal of Boredom Killers News.
And I'm Mike Bashford.
Get down!
Why?
Nothing, get up. This is a special news report saying this is the last episode in the series. This is our last offence, our last defence, our last stand until boredom inevitably takes over the world and
No, it's okay, we've assembled a small Boredom Killers army. They'll help us fight the boredom. There's a hope, there's chance!
No!
There's a hope!
There is no hope! There is no hope! There is no chance! Listen, the filming of this episode was more boring than we imagined.
Oh, no.
It's already taken over the participants. See?
Oh, God!
No!
Everybody, this is our last episode fighting boredom. Please, help yourself. Please, you have to protect yourself from boredom until we return.
No, if we return!
If we return, bless you, bless all of you.
Carapani, Carapani, Carapani.
Tango! Take him out! Take him out! Get the gang out!
Tango, we got phone. Get in, Tango, we got phone.
Yeah, get him out of here!
Get him out!
Stop letting! I hate you!
God hates litter! God hates litter!
Talk, Collins! We know you're part of this operation.
Look, you can avoid doing some serious time here. Just tell us where the polo shipments are coming from.
He's not going to talk, Mark. Drink for the light.
Come on, Collins. We know you're part of this.
Yeah, talk! Tell us where your bosses are.
Don't think he's going to talk, Randall.
I could break you.
Jesus Christ, you killed Collins!
Well, Humpty wasn't going to crack that easy. Hey guys, check out my tits. My new tits.
I've got something I wanted to ask you. I feel like we're ready to take our relationship to the next level. I think we should do the do.
Ah! Wait, ladies, I'm from the future. Please, for God's sake, use a condom. Is that incest? I wish I had a twin. Never too much. I know. Michael, no!
Round one. Fight.
Kieran.
Fuck you, gravity! Repent, vampire sinner! Repent, or I'll stab thee with Jesus! Ah!
Oh my god! It's so
Guys, check out my tits! And you tits!
Tag it, you got found it, get it, tag it, you got found it!
Ah! Get him out of here!